And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
Pistons shooting well, 50% from the floor. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Then there's Rodney Stuckey, and it's the dude, and it's Gray, and it's the one. Count the bucket. Monroe's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Larkin to the left wing. Here's Sundin. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
There's the dish to Gray. Here's the dude. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And here are the Knicks now. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Fires from deep. There's the bucket. Good.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Here's the dude after New York gets the three. The feed to Gray. The three. Another three for Detroit.
Man, an even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I know you know about how the basket can seem like it's 10 feet wide when you're in the zone. That's where they are right now.
The Pistons making a change here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. Told them we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Here's Larkin. Millsap a screen. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hardaway's checked in for Ricky Lido.
First team foul. Checking in for your Knicks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway kicks to Millsap. Baseline drive, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Dishes it to Stuckey. Pass to Jan. From 12 feet out. There's a big high bounce and goes in. The dude's got 24.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
There's the pick. Sundin covered by Chan. That's tipped out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
7 seconds. 7.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. An even 3-on-3 break. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Here's Larkin. following the bucket by the Pistons. Sundin is covered by Chan. 4 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
2 shots.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And the second free throw, good. So it's Detroit now. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. There's the pass to Chan. 6 to shoot. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Shot from 16. Here's Monroe. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Here's Larkin. Here's Sundin. Releases from the wing and drills it.
You know, when he scores buckets like that, Kevin, it just shows that he can bring some of that X factor for his team.
Pistons leading by 13. Valentine passes to Chan. 1:49 left in the game. Valentine guarded by Hardaway. The fader. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
So it's the Knicks now. Down by 15. Stripped away.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for Detroit.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
Well, as we get closer to making this one official, we can safely say it's been a very one-sided season series. So far, they've won both of the first 2 meetings.
With 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the dude. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
13 feet away. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Knicks trend 44, 58.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Valentine. He feeds it to Stuckey. Pass to Chan. Screen by Monroe. There's the 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. And that one's good.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Drops it in from 11 feet.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Sundin. The layup off target.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, the Dude.